Hello friends. Today we are going to discuss about the GLP. GLP means good laboratory practice. So it is a term we are using in pharmaceutical industry. The GLP, the term was introduced for the non-clinical safety studies in 1976 and it was created by FDA in 1978. So it was given by the OECD, that means the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, based on the principles of good laboratory practice. So under the special program of control of chemical, it has been established. The GLP regulation accepted as an international standard in 1976 for the work of the expert group which was guided by United States. So in that some organization also and some countries involved in the GLP like Australia, Austria, Belgium, New Zealand, Norway, UK, US and WHO for the standardization. So what do you mean by good laboratory practice? So it is a quality system related with the organizational process, and in good laboratory practice we are checking the conditions under which non-clinical health and environmental safety studies we are planning, we are performing, monitoring, recording and finally reporting. So the whole process we are calling as good laboratory practice. The good laboratory practice is based on four principles: the management, the quality assurance, the study director, and the National Compliance Monitoring Authority. All these four play an important function for getting maximum safety studies as well as performing all the function to achieve the quality data. So, what is the need of implementing the GLP practice or GLP principle? The thing is that GLP principle will avoid or will help the study director to do accordingly. For example, if he is conducting any non-clinical laboratory study, those who are incorporating means the scientist or any other professional can work as a study director. So the study director have to know what are the practice he have to follow. Like there should be proper communication between the study director and all the information have to be passed to the study directors. So next we are going to think about the fundamentals of GLP. First, we have to think about the resources, that is starting from the organization and management. Then we have to think about the personnel, then availability of facility as well as the availability of equipment. So in the organization and management, we have to think what are the who are the person who work in the laboratory practice. They should have good knowledge about the scientific principles and they have to document it properly, and they have to check whether the organization have qualified skilled person, adequate facility and infrastructures. Second, coming under resources, personnel means staff that involved in the laboratory practice. So in good laboratory requirements they should be staff with competence, education, experience, and training. Then, third thing we have to think about the facilities are available, including the cleaning, maintenance, as well as the document. And finally, we have to check the availability of equipments are adequate. In the second fundamental is we have to characterize. So in the characterization, it includes the test item as well as test systems. In test item, we are thinking about the active ingredient, pesticide, food additive, vaccine. All the things are coming under test item. Whereas in test system, it should include the animals, bacteria, cell, organs, and plants. So these are the two characterization part, the test item and test system. Then comes the rules. Means if we are studying or if rules are not there, we are unable to follow, right? So in rules, we have to follow two rules. One is the study protocol, means the study plan, how the study is designed or how it is to be conducted. And second thing is that there should be written procedures. Written procedure, otherwise we are calling as SOPs, means standard operating procedure. So it provides the instruction how we have to perform or how to ensure the sound organization of the study. Then comes the result. Result means we have to think about the raw data, then we have to think about the final result as well as archives. So archive means is a safe depositing of all information we have to consider as a center for compilation of the summary of documents. So these are the GLP principles, or we have dealing the good laboratory practice with the following issue: whether the facility was provided by the organization, whether efficient and trained personnel are there. We are checking the quality of the validated equipment and reagent, as well as we are predetermining the study design, whether we are following the SOP, the results are correct or not. We are checking the quality assurance. To QA we are checking. One is a quality assurance laboratory and quality assurance program. And finally, we have to document until the storage thing. So, in short, we can tell that by the implementing GLP, we can reduce the number of false negatives, as well as we can reduce the chance of false positive, and we can promote the international recognition of study data. So these are the main aims of GLP. Hope this video is useful for you to understand the concept of good laboratory practice. If you find useful, please share to your friends. Thank you for watching.